What is up, guys? Once again, it is I, the chairman, with another review of physical media. And I just want to give you a little update. I did try to record a video last week. Well, I did record a video, but it ran really long, and I ended up kind of rambling. I didn't have my thoughts together. It was just a mess. So even though I did upload it, I ended up not listing it because it just was way too long, and no one was going to really watch it. Not that I get many views anyway, but I would have gotten even less views, even fewer views if I had posted that. So I think what I'm going to do is just try to make shorter videos of reviews of a couple films, or at least films that have a little bit of a theme, so I can put out more videos of a shorter length, and hopefully that's a little bit more palatable. So I'm going to go back and re-record each little review that I did for a film or two as separate videos and see how that goes. But today I wanted to give you an update on what I have received, and what I have received is pretty significant because so to give you a bit of a backstory, I had ordered the Warner Brothers Citizen Kane Collector's Edition 80th anniversary back in, well, actually pre-ordered it, I think, back in November from Zavvi, and they said it was shipped out middle of December, so I was going to get here about Christmas, and I never got it. So then I went on their site, I complained, I said, hey, you guys haven't sent it. They gave me the usual rigmarole of, oh, I'm sorry, just make sure, did you make sure that someone else didn't sign for it, or that, my concierge service or the building management didn't pick it up? No, I live in a house. I don't have a concierge. Okay? You guys have sent me plenty of stuff before, and I've always received it. So obviously you guys screwed up and you didn't send it. So they said, okay, sorry, we're going to send it out again. And finally yesterday I did receive it, and as you can see, it's a really nice package. I thought this was actually going to be like a bigger box set, but it's not. So it doesn't really matter to me, because it fits on my shelf, as opposed to like one of those larger box sets that you have to get a whole other case for. But anyway, so this is the case for the discs themselves. You have the back, and inside you have just the two discs. You have the 4K, and you have the Blu-ray. I'm going to assume that this does not have the issues that the Criterion version of this, that the Criterion edition of Citizen Kane had, because this set is coming out from Warner Brothers directly. But anyway, so then they have a little book here, just mainly going over the production of the film itself. You got some storyboarding. Kind of feels like this should have been a coffee table book, but I get that it would have cost a lot more, and the packaging would have been obviously a lot larger, and they just wouldn't have been able to sell as many. So, of course, just happy that we are getting what we are getting. And there's just a lot of the famous art of concept art for Xanadu, Kane's estate. And then what we also get is we get a poster. Get the Citizen Kane poster. We get a double-sided poster. Oops, this upside down. And we get a program. So this looks like a replica of the actual original program when the film was released. So that's pretty nice. We get a lot of art cards. Actually, I don't even know these. I'm not sure what these are called. lobby cards. Well, they're larger than lobby cards, but and this one has Rosebud on the back, and several of these have Rosebud on the back. And just more of that. There is a just a little booklet here that they say shows off some of the marketing material from the period. There's more posters and stuff. So all sorts of cool stuff. This came in yesterday, and I just unboxed it today, so I have not had the chance to watch anything. I haven't watched Citizen Kane in a long time, and I've never owned it. I may have it on DVD, but I've never owned it past DVD. But anyway, so that's Citizen Kane. I just want to show you that. I haven't seen too many people have that set. A lot of people have purchased the Criterion collection set, and the biggest complaint is just the way that it's packaged. Is like you have to unfold it. It's like a contraption to unfold it and get the discs out. So, quite happy that this is more like the Arrow sets, where everything goes in a nice hard case, and it's pretty easy to manage. So what I did also get in was the Vinegar Syndrome January subscriber bundle, and so in no particular order, we have the first film is Master of the World, and that's the front, that's the back. This is the case itself. Master of the World is ultra gory Italian cash in on the then popular Hollywood trope of ancient times action adventure films. So think like Conan, The Beastmaster, notorious genre film auteur Alberto Cavallone's Master of the World is a low-rent, high-sleaze saga of prehistoric man and its most brutal. And so it's a 4K restoration on the 35mm original negative. And so that's that. Oh, and they also sent me the replacement for the 4K disc of Flesh for Frankenstein, because there was a problem on it. So kudos to Vinegar Syndrome for being on top of that. The other film is Curfew, and that's the back of that. And the tagline is, "This time you shouldn't come home." Curfew is a story about Ray and Bob Perkins are brothers whose grisly killing spree has landed them on death row. So it looks like it's a story about two murderers. Looks like they escape from prison. They leave a trail of maimed corpses. They target the district attorney and his wife. His daughter's home. It's kind of like a home. It sounds like a really nasty kind of home invasion story. So the director's. This is the directorial debut of the director, Gary Winnick, and it says Charlotte's Web, so I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means that he worked on Charlotte's Web or if he was involved with it, but he directed this. It's restored in 2K, and it's the worldwide Blu-ray debut. So what I'm thinking about with these Vinegar Syndrome is that I'm probably going to sell a couple of them, so I might sell this one. And then the next one is Dead Heat, their 4K release. And this is probably their most, I guess, high-profile release, because it was actually a reasonably, I guess, known film. It stars Treat Williams and Joe Piscopo, and it's a region-free 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray set, 4K Ultra HD and HDR, newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original camera negative. And this is like a zombie story. So you got Doug Bigelow, played by Treat Williams. You got Roger Mortis, played by Joe Piscopo. You know, Roger Mortis, rigor mortis. And so it looks like they're trying to take down some jewel thieves. They find out they're zombies. All sorts of stuff ensues. So that's Dead Heat. And then we have a box set Forgotten Jolly. So that's the side of that. And so the three films we have are Arabella Black Angel, The Sister of Ursula, and The Killer is Still Among Us. Actually I had the top on backwards. The three films are Sister of Ursula, and it's a newly scanned and restored in 4K from the original 35mm camera negative. It's called a sex jolly, and I mean, these jollies really don't have to describe what they're about. I mean, you know pretty much what you're getting with them. You have The Killer is Still Among Us, and that is also a 4K scan and restore from the 35mm camera negative. And you have Arabella Black Angel. That's the back of that. And this is a 2K restoration from the camera negative, so not a 4K. But anyway, that's the Vinegar Syndrome January bundle. And they release other things as well, but they're not part of the bundle, and they give us subscribers 50% off, but really nothing that I want to get. So I'm kind of glad that the bundle was limited to these 4 sets. So like I said, I'm probably thinking I'm going to sell that that one curfew film because it seems the least interesting to me. But anyway, that's that. And like I said, I'm going to try to record more shorter review videos for you guys. So look forward to that. Until then, have a good time. Enjoy watching physical media, whatever you can, and I will talk to you later.